Yeah.
You think that's good? Maybe I should do it louder.
Yeah.
There you go. You're the one who has to edit this.
All aboard!
Hey! Huh? Oops! What? Wow! Yeah!
Welcome, everybody, to episode 9 of Where Streams Come True.
Count them.
The show where we suffer through the entire good and the entire bad of Disney+. Plus, I am your host, Collins, and joining me are Cameron and Doug. Again, say hello.
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 This week,
No, hello.
we watched episodes 1 through 4 of Lizzie McGuire, the 2001 Disney Channel series by directors too many to mention here. But I did find out which directors go to which episodes, so it'll be a little more cleaned up than the Incredible Hulk.
I think everything's going to be more cleaned up than the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
Except the animation.
Except the animation.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'll just get into the stinger for it.
Okay.
Lizzie McGuire has great friends, a great family, and even great foes. Get inside her head and find out what Lizzie's really thinking, courtesy of her funny animated alter ego. Watch Lizzie and her best friends Gordo and Miranda trying to survive junior high school without losing their dignity. While at home, Lizzie's younger brother Matt continues to torment her. Her lovable yet sometimes clueless parents are around to help pick up the pieces when her schemes go awry, or she just needs someone to talk to. All right, initial thoughts. Have you seen this show before?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you have no extra explanation?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it before either.
I definitely watched this as a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I watched better shows.
Well, yeah.
Like The
oh,
Waverly Place.
dude, that was.
Like Arthur?
And Arthur.
I watched
I
Arthur.
remember PBS Kids,
Yeah.
Arthur, but I did watch a Lizzie McGuire from time to time,
Lizzie
but
McGuire?
not much. Yeah. One Elizabeth McGuire.
One's all you need, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know how much I watched it. I remember it vaguely as a kid, but just general thoughts for watching it this time. I didn't.
Whack.
I didn't
Yeah.
hate it.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't hate it either. I thought I was going to hate it, but
I didn't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it.
it's got a quality that catches you and you're just like,
Yeah,
No, I don't-
it's
yeah,
it's
I
some.
don't
I think it's relatable enough to my experience in junior high because it is like the 2000s junior high,
mm-hmm.
which was a little before our time of being in
Yeah.
junior high, but
Yeah.
it's still similar enough.
I think it tried too hard to be like, or I guess it didn't try to be like this show. This show took this formula and did it better.
Yeah,
Like Ned's Declassifieds and
Yeah.
things like that. Like that show definitely, it's all the same vein, like coming of age, junior high,
yeah.
but Ned's Declassifieds it's so much better.
Yeah, Ned's is a fantastic show.
It's awesome.
Never seen
I love that show.
Such a funny show.
And this is like that, but they could never remember what camera they were shooting with.
Yeah,
and,
seriously.
That was awful.
the weird animated thing, which is
just overlaid over a still image.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's always
I
a
always-
photo and then
I
this thing.
I feel like I had like, what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Mandela affected myself of thinking that there was like some explanation for the animated character's existence, like it was like,
Yeah.
in her psyche or something, but it never explains.
Nope.
It's just
It explained it in the stinger.
it explains the singer, but it never explains it in the show that like this is her inner monologue.
Yeah, it's one of it's one of those things where it's just like this is the show.
Yeah.
If you don't like this show, get out. And I'm like, okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'll get out.
See you.
See you. Oh my goodness. Anything else for your initial thoughts, or do you want to just get into it?
Just get into it.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Full review. Episode 1, title, Rumors. This one got a 7.8 out of 10. Don't give me that look every episode. This is going to be a thing, okay? Douglas. When Lizzie accidentally starts a mean rumor about Kate, Miranda stands up for her friend and takes the blame. Unfortunately, she has to deal with the fallout of taking off the school's new head cheerleader.
I didn't know she was head.
Yeah.
When
She
was
age
that
cheerleader.
established?
It's not the show.
We'll talk about it later, but this isn't... The pilot is out of order. The
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
The story is told out of order, so we don't
But like no, but even
we don't get
even in
introduced
this-
to any of the characters.
Even in this episode, because this episode was the one that established that she was on the cheerleading team,
Yes.
Yeah, that's all it established though.
and then they never addressed it later on.
read.
She's not really
But,
she's not a cheerleader.
So they
as a
never really
character.
talked about her being like in charge, I guess. That was
No,
weird.
but in TV land, it makes sense because remember she at the very end goes, "Can I jump ahead that far?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the episode, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The end of the episode, Lizzie goes up and apologizes,
Right.
and she's like, "Oh, it's okay," and then she has this whole cheer.
Oh,
planned
that's
out.
right. She
Yeah.
walks up to them and like, all right, let's
Big
this
loser.
Yeah.
So my gripe with that stinger of this episode.
Yeah.
Is,
I mean that's the full thing. Like nobody wrote full summaries of
Yeah,
them.
but
So
Lizzie is not.
I'm not going to.
Lizzie is not the one who started the rumor. It is
Yeah.
not her fault that the rumor went wild.
True, it's Miranda.
It was 100%
Miranda-
Miranda's
No,
fault.
she started the rumor.
Lizzie-
but Miranda
Lizzie was the
started
one-
it.
She
Well,
typed it
you
as
wanna
a
go-
joke to Miranda,
Well-
and Miranda's the one who spread it, who
Oh,
sent it
it's
to
a
everybody
joke.
else.
You
Yeah,
don't-
well, let's go into it.
Okay.
Lizzie.
I would always joke about stuff like that in junior high.
Whenever I talked about that stuff, it was serious.
Well,
All right.
we'll get there. The episode starts with her talking about cheerleader stuff.
Yeah,
like
cheerleader
cheer
drama.
practice, and there's those two supposed to be like the super hot cheerleaders coming in. One's got like a bowl cut.
Yeah.
And they
they're,
don't
they're
walk.
Like, they're just like on hoverboards
They're on a
moving
dolly,
in
yeah. It
basically.
was so funny.
And she auditions for cheerleader, and Lizzie's it up, I guess.
Yep, that's a good,
Yeah.
good way to put it.
Um,
No, not Lizzie. She Disney's it up. Let's be honest. She Disney's it up.
yeah, where she just like flails around.
Yeah.
And she's talking to Miranda on a chat room.
Yep. Oh, how
Back
dare
when
they.
chat rooms were evil. At least in my community.
Yeah,
It
growing
was
up,
like if
chat
you go
rooms
in a
were
chat
evil.
room, then you're going to hell.
or you're gonna get kidnapped.
Or you're gonna get kidnapped. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. That was what it was for me. I was
It's like
gonna
they
get
will
kidnapped.
find you and
They'll
they'll
get you.
kidnap you.
Yeah.
But she's talking to Miranda, and she says that Kate made head cheerleader. That's where she says it.
Oh.
That not only did
That's
Lizzie
right.
not make it, but Kate made it as head. And she says like, the reason that is because Kate stuffs her bra, which is
That made this whole episode really creepy. The fact that there are
Yeah.
3 guys talking about this.
But
on
like
camera.
that was a thing in junior high.
No, it wasn't.
I
it wasn't-
remember-
I remember it too.
I don't remember if this was true or not, but the rumor in my junior high was always that the cheerleaders would just wear multiple bras.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Because they would have like
Well.
the one that fits, and then like a slightly bigger one on top of that.
We talked
And then,
about
like,
that.
2 or 3. Yeah.
We talked about this during the episode.
Yeah, I remember.
We were talking
I remember
about
being
it.
told that in junior high, and being like, "But
What?
what's the point of that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
But I mean, I get it now. the point of that. But at that point, I was like, wouldn't that be uncomfortable?
You're sitting there just trying. I get to see you in class, like writing notes, like
It's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
big old question mark.
Girl? Question mark.
Yeah.
And Miranda, you're right, it is Miranda's fault.
Yeah.
Miranda receives that message and then accidentally
She fat fingers it.
her computer freezes up and she starts just smacking the keyboard
Yeah.
and she
Sends it to
basically
everybody.
hits like forward to all
Yeah.
of everybody in the school because apparently
the whole school's in the chat. In the
the
same
whole
chat.
school is
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a school-wide chat room.
Yeah.
It was like whole classroom. That's what I said.
I remember we had my elementary school had an AIM network.
Really?
Yeah, AOL Instant Messenger network. Yeah,
Mine didn't. At least
where
not that I
you
was
just
aware
message
of.
other people in the school, but it was only
Yeah.
accessible on the school computers.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
access it from your home computer.
Right, which is, I would hope not.
Yeah, and it was like you could message your friends on the network, but all the teachers could see all the messages that were going through. So it was like, what's the point?
What's the point of this? Exactly.
It was developing technology. It gets sent to the whole school anonymously because nobody knows
Yeah.
it's from Miranda.
Which is weird.
Yeah, everyone just gets a message that says Kate
Kate
stuffs
stuffs
her
her
bra.
That's so funny.
And yeah, Miranda takes the fall for it.
Which she should because
She
it's
should,
her
because
fault.
it's her fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if we went with this logic of you accept responsibility for the things you do,
Yeah.
then
That
the
was the
episode
moral of the
lasts 5
story.
minutes.
Yeah, because Miranda does it. But you get this weird, like, conversation that I'm sure... I mentioned that we've all seen conversations like this in junior high, where at first she's like, yeah, I did that, I'm sorry. He's like, you better watch it. Oh, is that a threat?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it is. Oh, well, I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing You round.
Doesn't make any sense. I think my head's in the way of Lizzie.
Oh no, there's Elizabeth.
I'll do this the whole episode.
Lizard and Magoogles.
I'll do this, that way people can see the...
So
Where's
that,
the E?
it begins, I don't know, it's like a backwards 3.
It's weird.
It's
Or-
junior,
I don't like this.
it's junior high writing.
Or it could be Lizzie McGuire.
McGuirb.
McGuirb.
Wait, is that?
That's a backwards B,
That's
though.
backwards B. Lizzie 8, McGuire 8.
It's a show.
I want to say that it starts a prank war.
It doesn't.
But it doesn't.
It's not.
Miranda starts a prank war.
Yeah.
It's not even a prank war, though. It's all one... No, I guess it doesn't work. They do...
Yeah,
attack
because
each
like
other.
she threatens her and it's like, it's like I apologized to this girl,
Mhm.
and then she threatened me. I'm gonna retaliate by just shoving tissues in her locker
Yeah.
and with the note in case you run out.
Yeah.
And then there's like,
Which is... Frankly, that's pretty clever.
that's pretty funny. And then Kate retaliates by printing out a bunch of posters that say "missing dog" with
Yeah.
a picture of Miranda.
Responds to Miranda.
And I don't remember all the ones, but he keeps going.
Yeah.
She, like dyes her hair or something like that green.
Oh,
And
yeah,
puts
that
it in
was
her
funny.
hairspray.
Right,
in the
she
locker
puts
room.
green food dye in her hairspray.
Yeah.
And that happens, and Lizzie keeps not being able to talk around
you
Kate
switch my
every time
chair?
she wants to. Yeah, I did, because I like the chair.
I know, we got the bad
She
chair.
she tries to confront Kate and is just stuttering.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is...
It's weird.
So
even
weird.
even in context of the relationship between those two, that's
It's-
explained in episode 4. It still doesn't make sense why she's so nervous talking to her.
She's nervous. I mean, it is kind of explained because she's nervous because it's confrontation. She does not do well
Right.
with confrontation.
Which makes sense.
Unless it's her brother, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Let's-
I can understand that.
Speaking of
though.
her brother, let's switch over to the B plot.
Yeah, that was
You
weird.
want to tell us about the B plot, Cameron
What's that?
Jackson?
So the B plot is the little brother gets a, I think it's a school pet. There's a lizard or a gecko, something like that.
That he names.
Lizzie.
I don't
Lizzie.
Lizzie, that's
Lizard.
right. 'Cause
Lizzie.
It looks just like his sister.
There's no denying the resemblance.
So he gets it, and then
Classic Disney little brother.
the parents are put in charge of taking care of this pet, and they get this huge binder, and they don't read it, and then they kill the pet.
They kill.
Because they didn't give it water for a day.
So it's kill the pet.
But
Yeah, and then they find out after
Well, it
they
is
bury
pretty
it.
ambiguous if the pet's dead or not. at the
Yeah,
end.
even at the end, yeah.
is it?
Because they bury the pet. They have a funeral.
Yeah, and then they pull it out.
And then he's reading the book. It's like, oh, they hibernate. When it hibernates, it looks like it's dead.
Mhm.
Like, oh, that means it's still alive. And they bring it out, and the kid's like, are you sure it's hibernating? It's got its legs up in the air. And he's like, oh, you might want to turn it over. Then you can take it back to school. So,
Yeah, that was about it.
yeah, it could be dead. Could be alive.
I think
And we
it's
get a
good.
little insight into the wonderful world of the Little Brothers class. What's his name, Max?
I have no idea.
Matt. Matt's, like, 4th grade class is one of my favorite subplots.
They're
of the whole series.
monsters.
They're monsters. They're so mean to each other. It's
Yeah, like one kid left the school, moved out of the state because
Well, that was an
she,
obvious exaggeration.
she stepped on one leg of the school caterpillar and then
didn't
had
even-
to, and then she was tormented so
Well,
much that she left the country.
didn't even break the leg either. Just sprained it.
Well, that was an exaggeration, though, leaving the country.
Sure about that?
Yeah,
you
because
sure
she was
about
like, she left she went to a different class. She had to move to a different class because they
no
tormented
one
her
ever
so much.
heard from her.
Yeah, and then no one ever heard from her again. And
Well,
then
still, you got a class where a kid was bullied so much they had to switch
That's
classes,
true,
which
yeah.
is horrible.
I think that happens a lot in elementary school, though.
Switching classes.
I feel like that happened in my
I knew
elementary
some.
school.
I knew some kids who had to switch classes. I never did.
I never had any.
I probably
kids
should
like
have.
I thought you were gonna say I never had a class. I never had an elementary school class. I'm
I
like,
was
that explains a
homeschooled.
lot, Cameron.
Is there like a Disney Channel show like about homeschooled kids?
I'm sure there is somewhere.
that. Is it Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
No,
No,
they go to
they're-
school.
they go to school.
Do they?
Yeah. Well,
They
Well,
never leave that hotel.
loosely go to school. No, there's an episode where he's supposed to go to school, and he has this whole thing set up with the doorman. Like, as soon as he walks out of the building, he gives the doorman his backpack. Dude, like, opens up the bush, throws it in there, and closes it, salutes, and the kid just goes and does his
yeah.
own thing. Like, it's a whole episode.
I hope we get Sweet Life.
I'd be down to watch Sweet Life or like Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Totally down to watch those.
Back on track though.
Yeah.
Episode
Back to
2.
Lizzie McGuire.
Episode 2 for Lizzie McGoogle's Picture Day. This got a 7.5.
Remember.
Out of 10.
What do we remember? Oh,
Stone
yeah.
Face.
I thought it was Stone Jaw.
Stoneface.
Was
Yeah.
it Stone Face?
Yeah, it's Stoneface.
Oh, okay.
It's Picture Day, and all Lizzie has to wear is the red unicorn sweater her grandmother gave her.
She wanted
that's
to
the whole
dress
story.
up like. what's
She
her
wanted to
name?
dress.
There was a whole-
Mom, Lizzie wants to dress up like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
There was a whole montage of it though, of like her
Yeah.
in different outfits. And I'll be honest, like if my daughter wanted to dress like Britney Spears from that era, the answer's a hard no.
Yeah, because like her, it's like, we heard that you want to dress up, and you know she's the all like.
Yeah,
I remember when like,
I remember when she went crazy.
Britney Spears was like, ooh, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Back then,
Yeah.
like she
But-
was
I mean, granted, like
the bad example.
she's 12, and we have to remember too is Lizzie McGuire in this show is supposed to be like 12.
Yeah, she's in junior high.
You know,
Yeah.
like she's super young. Like high school, whatever, do your thing.
Yeah.
But junior
Yes,
high, it's like,
sure. I don't know.
And she's giving the sweater like, oh,
you're great, grandma.
is this the grandma that?
No,
No, this is
hold
not
on
the
a
grandma
second.
that.
This is the
Hold
poker
on,
tournament,
we
isn't it?
skipped past the
No.
best part of episode 1
What?
was the
What?
cheerleading part.
Oh right, yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So when she finally does,
She confronts Kate.
Oh, at the
Front
end,
cake.
okay.
Yeah.
We talked about
We
it.
talked about it a bit. They do a rehearsed thing calling her a loser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole. But you
And then
During
they
a
want
switch
pep
between-
rally.
you
they
want
s-
to talk about the cameras?
yeah.
Yeah, do it.
There's-
I'm excited for this.
There's 2 different cameras that are on these cheerleaders as they're doing this weird dance calling her a loser. And the first one's in like 1080p. And then it switches to the second one and it's like 480 at like 2 frames per second. And then it switches back and forth between these two. And it
Happens a
looks
few times in
so
the show.
Yeah, the
awful.
funniest was the people in the background. The background.
Oh, there were
actors.
background actors that were in their 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like there was a dude with a goatee.
Yeah.
And he's like
my
got a
gosh.
backpack on. I'm like, that's not supposed to happen in junior high. I was able to.
I
do
know,
junior
like when
high,
you're in
but-
junior high, the people, the eighth graders,
8th and 9th graders?
they like the ninth graders looked like they were huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
so
even
like, it felt like that, but
even
that's,
when you're in high school,
Yeah.
like from sophomore year to senior year, it's way different.
yeah, you're like, oh, they're so cool. I can't
Yeah.
wait till I'm at that age, and
I-
you're that age, and you're like, I don't feel cool.
I remember
Yeah.
I remember being a senior and seeing the sophomores come in and go, "You are tiny, like you are children. Go away."
And now they're all children.
They are all children. You're
Now
right.
you're looking at freshmen in college, like
You're a child. I've
don't
seen
even
that
know your
too.
W number
You see that every day.
every day, and it drives me nuts.
Arrgh.
Arrgh, it drives me nuts. Oh, there's a pirate joke that's
Yeah,
that.
there is.
Yep. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it.
Yep.
We'll tell you later.
Sure,
Maybe
okay.
later. So
Yeah, back to episode
this
2, I guess.
this one has nothing to do with her grandma.
No, we've
This is
seen the
time
grandma
that
twice.
Did you find out that the grandma teaches windsurfing?
Is that-
okay?
is
This
that
is
what
the
it
this
is?
is the
Okay,
windsurfing
the windsurfing
teaching
one?
grandma.
Yeah,
okay.
because she's like, oh, she's super old and she might die. And she's like, no, she's not.
It's like,
She teaches windsurfing.
and
then
her mom is still alive.
and there's a cutaway to her windsurfing.
Yeah.
I think this show was the precursor to Family Guy with the cutaways.
Yeah,
There were so many cutaways in this show.
there's
Yeah.
a lot.
And it's all like they're not good cutaways either.
No, they're bad.
Yeah, they're just like JPEGs.
Gosh.
Or like, does someone mess with the color grading for a second?
Yeah.
Lizzie has the coolest grandparents. One windsurfs, and the other
Straight
one
up.
wins poker tournaments.
Yeah.
No,
If I-
we don't know if she won. She just entered.
Well, still.
She
think
entered
she
the
did.
World Series.
Oh, there
Series
was like
of
a
Poker.
picture of her winning. I don't know if she actually.
Well, she's won a tournament. If
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
World Series. My
That was
goodness.
so crazy.
But it starts with a flash forward of Lizzie covered in paint. But how do we get there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
me.
because-
You're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Miranda and Kate meet each other on picture day.
Yeah.
And they're wearing
Oh,
the
yeah.
same outfit.
That's a big no.
That's a big no-no.
You have to say that too.
It's a big no-no.
It's like, you need to change. No, you need to change.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that posturing.
There is
Yeah.
a lot of like 7th grade posturing going on in this show. Well, and then you have the other friend who's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why
Oh,
picture day is
the,
so important.
Oh yeah, the freaking anti-government
yeah,
The
kid.
anarchist kid. Gordo is an anarchist, and I love it.
Absolutely an anarchist.
He's like the kid who's like, oh, I've been reading Infinite Jest recently. And,
No, he reads his parents are psychologists and he reads the case files.
Yeah, he reads the case files for all their patients.
It's like, that's messed
Oh
up.
yeah, he talks about that on Picture Day, and it's like, if you hate how you look, it's like,
Oh yeah, if you hate how you look now, just wait till you get wait till
Yeah,
you
it
become
gets
an adult
worse.
or something like
It's
that.
like, oh,
it's
like,
like, what are you doing?
he's read some like suicidal people's memoirs and,
and
stuff.
then it cuts to him reading the files.
And you just like, oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Like,
He's too smart for his own good.
yeah.
Is really
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
It's like you think, and it's like he's the type of person that will be calling people sheeple in a few years.
Yeah.
But he is
He's also just an idiot.
he is
in this
encouraged.
episode.
He is strongly encouraged by one of the cool
He's
boys.
bullied. He's not
He's
No,
encouraged.
he's
bullied.
not bullied. They were like, dude, you gotta be cool with
He's like,
us.
yeah, cool with this.
Come through this.
He had one of the beaded necklaces that
Yeah.
like signified you as a cool kid.
I think I had one of those.
Oh yeah, and there was the kid with the beaded necklace in the first episode.
I had a
who,
shark tooth
someone
necklace.
tells. Yeah, of course you did.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
dude.
Someone
that's
tells Miranda
right.
like, oh, he wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's like, I heard you want to talk to me.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Just a little neck thing. He's got the. It
And-
was a uniform.
I mean, that kid looked like he was like 15 too.
Yeah.
He looked way too old to be in that.
He's like, when we all take our pictures,
Roll.
we're gonna do this. He's like, do what? This.
Yeah, that whole exchange is like, how do you
It's like
not
very much
get
like
that?
Backstreet Boys album cover.
No.
Stone face. Just
in sync.
and say whatever. Boys to Men. I don't care. They're all the same to me.
Yeah, K-pop.
True. K-pop is the new.
It is.
It's just a boy band.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
boy band and all boy band, girl band stuff.
Yeah. It's interesting. Ooh,
Cons.
that chicken is not sitting well.
No, mine neither. Mine's
Yeah,
hurting.
it just like it entered a different part of the intestine, and my body is like, you need to go to bed now. But we've got a podcast to
We
finish.
do. We're not even halfway through it either.
So Kate, hires more or less a kid.
That's a good way to put it.
She says something to him.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
make
that's
him
right.
grab a bucket of paint to chuck it on Miranda, so she has to change her clothes.
But this was after, so Lizzie shows up in the sweater,
Yes.
and then Gordo had a favor with some theater kid. He
Yeah.
got access to
it
a
sounded
bunch
a little
of clothes.
sketch.
Well,
Yeah.
so what it was all the girls' clothes because the girls were in costume.
Right.
That's how he got the clothes.
Yeah, they were
So-
they were
Oh,
costumes.
right.
So no, they were
No,
in
they're
costume.
Yeah.
He stole their actual
He
clothes.
stole their actual clothes.
It's like, yeah, you can
Oh,
wear anything you
my.
want.
Yeah.
And so she
She
gets
picks
an
one
outfit.
out.
Yeah.
And then the paint gets dumped on her, so she has to
Yes.
go back to the
she
sweater.
human shields Miranda.
Yes.
And the kid just middle of class just chucks a bucket of paint
no,
at her.
There was no like I'm gonna pretend to trip or any. It was just like
It was just-
"Ah!"
And he's like
Yeah,
smiling
you got a
as
big
he's
old
doing it.
grin.
Ah. I mean, we've all thought about doing that to someone
Have we
in
though?
junior high. Just chucking some paint. Not really.
We never had
No.
access to that kind of paint in my
I'm
junior high.
crashing. I need to finish drinking this.
I'm crashing.
I've crashed.
Good job,
already.
That's Then everyone gets their picture taken.
That's pretty much episode
And
2.
Gordo does
She
this
ends up doing the stupidest thing ever, and instead of going back to her locker and choosing a new outfit,
She
she goes
uses
and
the
takes the
paint
picture
outfit.
with the paint.
And the sweater.
Yeah.
And she holds up the sweater. And then Gordo, like you said,
Gordo
does
gets
the stone
stone-faced.
face, but then the other guy smiles.
The other guy smiles like, "Your mother is gonna see this." Smile, and everyone coming out is like
they're all
blind because of the
stunned.
flash. Oh,
But
nice!
let's face it,
That was
picture
funny.
day, like, it's pretty accurate representation.
I don't remember the flash.
Oh,
being
I do.
right. I don't remember.
I
people
remember it being so
coordinating
bad.
things.
I remember being like hauled into the room like military style.
Yeah, and I don't. And at least in my school, it wasn't like super like judgmental of what you were wearing for picture day. No one really cared that much.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went...
Because I mean, you for us, it was just like the headshots.
It's from
and,
like
the
here
shoulders.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't get to see the clothes.
So
it was more like your hair that mattered.
my sophomore year, I did... So the first... They did picture day the same day as like a football thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in, got it done. I was all sweaty and gross. And like, and I already knew I was going to do
It's
retakes.
just his normal state of.
I mean, I walked up a flight of stairs too, but...
Oh!
But then the next one was actually the day after I had knee surgery. and I didn't know that, so I went to school the day after surgery anyway. But I showed up and I hadn't eaten anything, so my cheeks are like sunken in. Like I felt so gross. So just like, and they took the picture.
Interesting,
But
Doug.
my senior year, they made us all wear the tuxedo rug things.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like
What?
it's like the front of a tuxedo. You shove your arms through it.
yeah, for senior pictures.
Yeah. Those were weird.
Yeah.
I do need to update the Mega Wheel because I just saw Disney Plus. There's a National Geographic show called Viking Warrior Women, and
That sounds dope.
I'm adding that to my watch list.
You need to add that to the wheel.
Sure.
Okay, want me to do that right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let's talk about the episode.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about the episode. Well,
Well, we're on episode 3 now, so read the
we-
synopsis of 3 real quick.
I don't remember that one.
3 was the camp out, wasn't
There we
it?
go.
Because 4
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the car
Take a
wash.
guess at what the episode was, and then I'll tell
It was
you.
the camp. 3 was the camp out.
Okay.
Mom's attack.
Yeah.
6.9 out of 10.
So what happened in this
I'll
was...
read you the stinger first.
Okay.
Okay.
Lizzie is mortified when she finds out her mom is this girl's chaperone for the class field trip. That's it.
Okay.
I would be too. In her defense, I would absolutely hate that.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I mean, my mom chaperoned for field trips, but I was never in the group with her because she was over the girls.
Yeah.
So I never interacted with her.
Oh, see, my grandma would chaperone for us, but she'd always be like my group leader too. It was awful.
And yeah,
Love you,
and
Grandma.
Lizzie's mom is her buddy.
Yeah,
for the trip as well.
Yeah. No, I mean I've had my mom teach like classes and things like that I'm in, and it's one of those things where it's like everyone else in the class gets away with, you know, like up to here doing stuff. I get away with that. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's not great. But and I know like Lizzie in this episode's thinking the same thing, but
Yeah.
I don't really care about the camp out with this. I care more about how long it took the dad and the brother to order a pizza.
that was the B
yeah.
plot.
Like,
Oh, we missed a wait.
there was no B plot of episode 2.
There
That I
was.
remember.
It
What
was
was
him
it?
pretending to be sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
and he,
flashlight
like,
and everything.
stuffs
Yes.
ice down
Let's
his
okay. We're
pants.
gonna
Yeah,
jump
that was
backwards to
weird.
the B plot of Picture Day,
That was
where you find out
Let's
that
talk
he
about
has
all of the A plots, and then we'll go back
No.
to the B plots.
that Matt has been hiring another kid to do his homework for him, and he finds out that not only did he not do the homework, but there's gonna be a pop quiz that day. So he
Yeah.
pretends to be sick, and this was the funniest.
Mom catches
B
him.
plot. Mom catches him and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna torture him for the whole day."
Yeah.
And he's like using the flashlight trick on the thermometer, which I didn't know that was a thing.
Me neither.
I wish I did, but man.
Yeah.
And she's like doing all this stuff to make him uncomfortable. She's like feeding him stuff.
Prune juice.
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, we need to sweat the disease out of you." So it's like, "Oh, I can just trick myself into sweating so I can watch TV."
Yeah.
He eats a bunch of peppers.
Yep.
And then drinks a bunch of prune juice.
Well-
And then he shoves ice cubes down his
For
pants.
some reason.
Yeah, like
Doesn't he
No,
actually
yeah,
end
he
up
gets the
getting
ice-
sick though?
Yeah, he does because of all that.
All the
He gets the
garbage.
ice cubes and he like puts it on his face like, "Oh, that'll look like sweat." When I do the
Uh.
ice cubes. Shoom. And he's like, and then like the mom's like, "Oh, you're actually hot." Like, "Are you actually sick?" It's like, "Why are you sick?" Like, peppers and
Yeah.
prune juice.
Yeah,
and I
he-
shoved ice down
He,
my
co-
pants.
he comes clean in the end.
I
He's
iced
just
my
like,
pants
I
and
did
then-
this.
well, I don't even think she believed him.
She believes him the second time, like when he's actually sick.
Yeah, the first time she's on the phone with the dad.
Yeah.
Saying like,
Like, "Oh, the flashlight trick. You were right."
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like when he starts like admitting this stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't believe him at first, but she
She
eventually
was just
believes
like,
him.
"Oh,
when
you're
she-
delirious because you're actually sick now."
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
But I
funny.
mean, okay.
I appreciate that. That was a fun. Matt's B plots are usually pretty good.
Yeah,
When he calls Lizzie housebroken,
that was funny.
Oh yeah.
That was,
he has some great burns.
that was in the pilot, dude.
Yeah, when he's like you can't deny the resemblance between her and the lizard. It's
Yeah.
like, you've got lots of good qualities. He's like, "Yeah, she's housebroken."
Oh,
He's
boy.
snappy. But we are on the
Episode 3.
science field trip we never had overnight field trips in
No.
my junior high.
Yeah, me
no,
neither.
not until high school when we went to Disneyland for orchestra and stuff.
There was
Yeah.
the 9th grade trip that you could do. You could go like Europe or something like that with.
Yeah,
with a
but
whole
only if
bunch
you
of
were
people.
special.
Yeah.
No, ours wasn't if you were special.
Because we weren't
If it was
rich.
if you were rich.
That's exactly what it was. Is if you were rich.
I'm
and I
surprised
was
we didn't
not.
have that because I
Yeah.
grew up in Bountiful, and Bountiful is a very rich neighborhood. We weren't rich because
But
we
Bountiful Junior also had its
Yeah.
own issues.
see like people always assume that my family's rich because
Because
we
you're
live in
from
Bountiful.
there.
But we moved into Bountiful, and then the rich people
Yep,
moved.
same.
in.
That's how
So
we.
it was our house at the top, and there was a cul-de-sac. And
Uh-huh.
it was just our house.
Uh-huh.
And then like a house and a house, and then the roads around it all just started lining up with huge houses.
I was the same way.
I don't know if we benefited from being surrounded by rich people or not.
I mean, your property value went up. That's about it.
True. So selling the house.
Yeah, resale
We
value.
got a pretty good value selling the house. So
That's about all you got, though.
yeah.
Anyway,
Memories.
so
Seriously.
Hating my neighbors.
But
what was that? What was the science teacher's name?
Oh, who knows?
Oh
Science
yeah,
teacher
all
number
the girls
one.
liked him or something. I don't
What?
know. No, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you definitely are. Well, he
You're
had like a
thinking of the
really
Hulk.
weird name though.
You're thinking back to the Hulk.
Probably.
But no, it was the B plot
It was
of
like
the brother
Petty
and the
or
dad.
something like
The
that.
brother and the dad are left alone.
Wasn't
they-
it like Mr. Petty or something?
Sure,
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
we'll go with that. But what-
Pettis.
Oh,
Mr. Pettis.
right,
That's
Mr.
his
Pettis.
Yeah.
Because we thought it sounded like pedo and
Yep.
another word mashed together. Especially like when they would be like, Mr. Pettis! And it's like, wait, what did they say?
For the record, I missed that whole conversation during the episode. I don't know how
You
I
did?
did,
What,
but I
you
did.
did?
Yeah.
I thought you were part of that.
No, I missed it.
I had to do a double take on what his name was a
I missed
couple times.
the entire thing.
Pedis.
Yeah.
Don't name your character that,
No.
especially if people are saying it quickly.
Especially if it's a kid. If it's a kid show.
Yeah. A
Hey,
kid
it's
show.
Disney. Sometimes they sneak in jokes like that.
Not on the TV shows. It's generally in the movies.
Like having the wet shirt thing.
What? Oh,
Does
Were
that
they
happen in the
like-
show?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
boys
the
come with
boys
the super
run up and
soakers.
start
Right.
spraying them
We
with
get a
water
prank
guns.
war between the boys and the girls where they have to go identify a bunch of species.
Yeah,
And the
and
boys
it-
come in with super soakers, which they got somewhere,
How? Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
soak the girls.
Yep.
Which is like, you're being obnoxious, but like in real life,
You
like,
can't do that.
You know what?
You
they're
get in
doing that.
so
You get-
much trouble
yeah,
doing that.
They get no punishment.
No,
for that.
nothing. They are
So,
they are immune to everything.
mhm.
Yeah, which is insane.
But the girls are too.
Yeah.
Because the girls have. I mean,
Well, she bails them out.
she
but,
does bail them out.
Lizzie's mom turns out to be cool. She's like,
Mhm.
let's TP the boys everything and like put whipped cream.
No, shaving cream
Shaving cream on there. That makes more sense.
and a water balloon.
And a water balloon. Very elaborate. They sneak into their
In the
tent
tent.
at night,
With flashlights.
with flashlights, which is already like, you don't go into the other gender's tent
No, that's a big no.
ever.
That's a
at
big
a camp
no.
out.
You
Yeah.
don't do that.
No, like at scout camp, like if we knew that there was a Girl Scout camp nearby, it was like you do not go anywhere near.
You don't even look at them.
You don't even look at them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. No, and so they went in and they're like shaving. They're not shaving. They're putting shaving.
They're
like, in
just
their hands,
shaving.
on their face, like, and the guys are
Mr. Pettis
like
comes
the guy.
back.
Well, the guys are dead first of all.
Yes.
Because they do not move.
Right.
You're like
Yeah.
they do like the.
And keep doing that, and we'll keep doing that, and we'll finish the episode.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pettis,
Sleeping.
I'm
Mr. Pettis
sleeping,
comes back,
guys.
and the mom is like, "Girls, you leave. I'm just gonna stand here."
Yeah.
She could have left with them.
Absolutely. There was,
Yeah.
there was
And
plenty
then,
of
so he
time.
comes in, and it looks like she is just in the boys' room at night, which is just
with
creepy.
like the makeup.
the
down.
weird makeup. They put on battle makeup,
Yeah.
and he gets the stuff on his head. Everyone finds the toilet paper. They step in the shaving cream,
Yep.
and everyone gets. Well, Kate at least gets mad at Lizzie, saying, "Oh, your mom is gonna get us all.
Yeah. The
Um,
girls are all paranoid.
We're gonna
that
get
they're in
suspended
trouble.
for life,
So that means expelled, but yeah.
forever. Even when we're in our 50s, we'll be suspended in junior high." And she bails him out by taking full responsibility for
Yeah.
it, and in exchange for getting banned from field trips
Which
forever.
this is another one of those things where okay, that kind of makes sense that she would take responsibility because she did egg it on.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
like at the same
Yeah.
time, the science teacher allowed the boys to super soak the girls.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and so if you're doing that, you should expect some form of retaliation.
Yeah,
So
you should. And then they
Disney,
have to.
I'm glad you're better than this.
They have to gather worms in the middle of the night,
Yeah, it was a
and
whole
we get a
thing.
different camera.
It
taking
wasn't
pictures
in
of
the
that.
middle of the night though.
The worms were dinner.
No,
No, it
it was
wasn't.
for the class like terrarium or something.
Farm or
Oh,
whatever.
was
the
it?
crap.
Yeah, the earthworm farm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
It's like, are they gonna be actual worms from the dirt?
Yeah.
And the sister was like, they are earthworms. So yes. Or just Kate being an idiot.
Yeah, back to the B plot.
B plot.
Watching the dad and the brother try and cook was hilarious.
Yeah, we don't need
I
a
feel
duck
like it's
for
a little
orange duck.
tropey.
No, it absolutely was.
Although like when they get that casserole.
And they try and
And it's like, ew,
Yeah.
casserole. But then it shows the casserole and it didn't look that bad.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
wait.
looks good.
It looked fine.
yeah,
Yeah, Mom's been trying to get us to eat.
I just think for if I'm by myself in a house, like my initial thought for dinner is I'm gonna get a pizza.
Yeah.
Like that is my initial
that's
thought.
like-
There is no, ooh, what leftovers are. It's like Papa John's. Let's go.
That's one of the big struggles of living by yourself is because portions are not sold for a single person.
No,
Portions are
absolutely
sold
not.
for like a family of 4. So if you like buy enough ingredients to make yourself a meal, you're gonna have leftovers for that meal for the rest of the week.
Yeah, which
And,
is.
I don't want to eat. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's weird.
I mean, it depends on what it is. Leftover wise, like some leftovers are incredibly delicious. Like
Yeah?
I love
What
past
about
leftovers.
magically delicious.
Dude, leftover Lucky Charms are disgusting. You ever tried to put cereal in the fridge? Have you ever like made a bowl of cereal and put it in the
saw
fridge
your
and eat it later?
Just define what leftover
Yeah.
Lucky Charms
What is
are.
leftover?
I was, and you
cereal?
interrupted me.
You don't put cereal.
You
in
don't
the fridge.
finish eating it and then you put it in the fridge. It's
No,
a bowl.
No.
You finish eating the bowl. It's not
As-
that much food.
As a kid,
How can you have leftover cereal?
I don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. Okay.
Oh, you're an idiot. You pour it down the
I
drain.
think
As
what
a
you did was you ruined cereal and then called it leftovers.
No. I was eating cereal and we had to go somewhere or something. So my grandma was like, "Well, just put it in the fridge." So I put it in the fridge. It came back, and I'm like, "Grandma, this isn't cereal anymore." But you don't pour cereal down the drain. You pour it down the toilet.
No, we pour it down the drain.
We always pull it. We never had a food disposal growing up, so we just poured it in the toilet as a kid.
Okay.
So that's when Mom's attack.
That was a tangent.
To the last episode.
The pilot.
The pilot.
Pool party. 7.5 out of 10. Lizzie and Miranda are ecstatic about being invited to a pool party given by their heartthrob, Danny Kessler.
Isn't he? That's
He
the
has a
same
puka
kid,
shell
right?
necklace.
Isn't that the same kid
Yeah.
from the first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, it is the pilot.
Yeah.
It was advertised as the pilot. They just aired it fourth for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know. Disney?
But it actually introduces all the characters. It gives, this is this. I mean, it even gives like a little bit of insight into the animated character of it.
Not much.
Where it's like, I think she says it much like, this is me or something like
Yeah.
that. But that's about it.
Oh yeah, I think the character does. Yeah.
Yeah. And the character introduces all the other characters. Like, this is Gordo, this is
Yeah.
Matt, these are Mom and Pop, and
the
this is
house
Miranda.
the house is also totally different.
Yeah, it's a different
The
house.
pilot.
Well, that's how it is in the pilot. Yeah, that's how I knew it was the pilot.
And she's obviously younger than she is in the first
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Probably because they filmed the pilot and then it took a few months for the show to get picked up.
Yeah,
That's always how
so-
a pilot is. You film it in a different place.
And when you're that age,
You change
months apart,
radically.
you look like you're a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the intro for every episode, she looks like she's about a year older.
Mhm. Now, what was I don't remember there being a B plot in this one with Matt. He has the zinger, which is hilarious.
Is that the housebroken one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's in
think they
this. I
developed
don't
the
think
C
he didn't have a
plot.
B plot in this one. It was all based around the pool party and wanting to go.
Yeah, he's in there. But like, he has a few funny lines.
And
like
then-
when she explodes, he says like, "Doesn't anyone care about me or my happiness?" And he's like, "I do." You're like, Gordo, shut up. No, I mean Matt, shut up.
And it's it's Grandma's birthday,
Yeah,
and we're all sitting there going, "Wait,
Is this the grandma who serves?
Yeah.
no, this is Poker Grandma."
Yes.
Because
So the pool party's on the same day as her grandma's birthday.
and Lizzie wants to lie to get out of going to Grandma's birthday.
Right.
But Mom says no.
Oh, right. Yeah. And,
So,
and,
it's a
and
whole
then
thing.
Mom is talking on the phone, and like, I want to know what she does at her job because she sounds like she's like the cool person at her job.
Yeah.
I just want to put a sign on my computer that says, Steve, shut up.
Yeah.
On it. And it's like, yeah, I'm just not going to go to that meeting. Why? Because I don't want to. Dang.
But then we also have Miranda and Lizzie have a falling out in this episode.
Dude.
Like they hate each other
Because
of the pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you find out that Kate used to be
Their friend.
their friend
until she grew up.
until she
She grew up. That
yeah
we
until
can just
she
put it
went
that
she
way.
went through puberty. She hit puberty before they did,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and then suddenly she's
popular.
not there. She's popular. Which,
I
like,
think they said that she bought a bra. Wasn't that the thing?
That was the thing.
Yeah.
That was
so
the
it
wasn't
wasn't
anything
necessarily that she hit
specific.
puberty, but she
That
just
was
bought
the
a bra.
incident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, guess what I just found?
There was no B plot. That's it.
Yeah. there's no big
Kate. Right, Kate. We're talking about Kate.
She just became popular.
She became popular, and
Hey, the kid that spilled the paint came back.
He did?
oh,
'Cause
and
was
he
the one
makes
that
it.
sat on the bus, I think.
He sits on the bus next to
Is he the one who eats the
Lizzie,
booger?
And
Yeah.
he doesn't eat
He flicks the booger.
Oh yeah. he
but,
does.
it is like a 2-minute long segment of him just.
He's rubbing it. And
Bang!
It's like,
Oh, it was disgusting.
yeah, and then
And everyone's like yelling at the kid when he's going on the bus
Yeah,
too.
I didn't
He's
get
on the
that.
bus and everyone's like, "Hey!"
yeah, it's like
That's.
that's so.
I
weird.
feel that.
I do too.
I remember, like, I don't remember this, but my mom has a memory of me coming home crying because nobody wanted to sit on the bus next to me. And
That
they
sucks.
told me to sit somewhere, and I sat there and I cried all the way home. I don't remember that, but
Dude,
oh, dang.
apparently that
Yeah.
happened.
I'm lucky. I never had to ride the bus to school.
Oh, dude,
I was always within walking
Right.
distance or driving.
In elementary school, me and my sister stopped riding the bus because of stuff like that. And my mom would drive us to school
Wow.
because I would get bullied on the bus.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't remember it.
That's because you blocked it out.
Probably,
It was
yeah.
so traumatic.
Probably.
Um,
Only remember the good stuff. That's.
lucky. I wish my brain worked that way.
I wish your brain worked.
Hey.
Oh.
See, I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life.
Back to the episode.
Danny Kessler is
He's there.
Poopy
He
shell
approaches
necklace.
her this time, doesn't
Huh?
Yeah. He's like,
What?
he? He approaches her.
I'm having a
Danny
poop-
Kessler.
I'm having
Oh,
a,
yeah,
I'm having
yeah.
a poop party. My
Yeah.
folks own a water park, and we're having like a.
And it's gonna
Yeah.
open one for once.
And we're gonna have like a bunch of people there, and I was like, so it's just gonna be open?
Yeah.
You're calling it a pool party,
No, they don't have to pay to get in though.
right?
Sure.
It's free.
Um,
It's really just the test run to make sure the rides work and don't kill anybody.
But like when you're in junior high, pool party is like
that was a thing.
pool party. Yeah, I
Dude.
get to show all the girls my sweet abs,
When
even
I-
though nobody has.
When I was in 9th grade, we had
You're like, oh, what swimsuits are the girls gonna wear?
when we were in 9th
Those-
grade, we had like
Those are conversations
field-
that were had.
We had a field day, I think.
Field day.
But one of my friends had a family member whose backyard connected to Centerville Junior High.
Yeah.
So we just all went into the backyard and went swimming. And the principal comes in, is like, you guys can't, like, you can't do this, da 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 da. And we finally got it figured out. So it's like, all right, you guys can stay here and stuff. Just when you come back, put your shirts back on. Like,
Fair enough.
it was weird, but I remember it being so fun.
Fair enough.
The principal was just like,
shirts are pretty
a G.
useful. She is talking to Gordo about not being able to go.
And Gordo's
And
like,
Gordo's
I don't
like,
care.
It's like, yeah, he's like, I don't care. It's like, I'm not going. It's like, oh, like you can't go either. It's like, no, I wasn't invited. And she's like, oh, I didn't even ask you if you were invited.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Which is kind of like, you're a crappy friend if that's the case. Like, if that happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people being crappy friends to each
Yeah.
other because Miranda's mom ends up going to the party so she can do like henna or something with the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
Yeah.
know Miranda's mom went.
yeah. Miranda's mom went, and then
Oh.
because of that, Miranda goes.
Oh.
When before she was going to stay with
She
Lizzie out of
wasn't gonna go.
solidarity because of Lizzie couldn't go.
Right. I remember that. And then she was like, oh, I'm going to go anyway.
Yeah.
And then Lizzie and Gordo end up doing like tie-dye sheets.
Yeah, they tie-dye her sheet, which is a very like early 2000s thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I remember doing that in junior high. Or not junior high, elementary school.
Lizzie's grandma cancels her own birthday
Tie-dye
party
shirts.
because she's going to a poker tournament.
The World Series of
Yeah.
Poker.
Which is, you know,
That's a big deal. Like
Good
that-
for you,
That's on
Grandma.
ESPN, okay?
yeah.
I don't know if it was back in 2001, but nowadays, ESPN covers the crap out of that. I don't understand it, but I do.
That grandma is way beyond her family.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Well,
for
then
that.
Miranda shows
And
up.
then Miranda,
and
she leaves the party early.
she's bummed because, like, oh, you did that without me? And Lizzie's like, well, yeah, I didn't know you were coming.
Yeah.
and then they make up and everyone's happy.
Everyone's like dancing or something.
Something weird. Like stop motion, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the stop motion.
It was
oh,
bad.
no.
Bad. It was
It's not good.
I've seen worse.
The part where they
So
search
have I.
the house
It's not
stop
good.
motion.
Oh, yeah, and they're
That's-
searching the house for something. What are they looking for?
They were looking for the lizard when they lost it.
Yeah,
They
and
thought
it's
they
like
lost it.
Yeah, it was...
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
this is a thing that with Disney Channel shows in general, Disney, I'm calling you out.
Uh-oh.
Adults are not this stupid.
Ah!
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. They're not.
I don't
And
understand.
kids are not
'cause, like,
that
adults
smart.
clearly
Yeah.
wrote this.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's to appeal to the kids. Like,
Yeah.
Kids love, stick it to the parents. They don't know us. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, but that's why you watch shows like Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Freaking love that show.
Dude, I wish, does Cartoon Network have a,
Yeah, Boomerang.
well.
Boomerang is theirs. It would be on Boomerang nowadays.
Is it a streaming service?
It's also, I know it's also on Verve.
Verve.
You can get it on
Oh,
Verve.
really?
On
Mhm.
Verve.
I watched it on Verve. It's with
Verve.
Courage the Cowardly Dog and stuff like
There's
that.
no way we're talking about this.
Yeah,
We're
we're
so
not
off
allowed
topic.
to. It's only Disney.
Okay.
Only Disney.
Okay.
Anyway,
Lizzie McGuire.
final thoughts. Favorite episode.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with the camping one just because of the B plot.
Okay.
That was the saving
I'm gonna
grace.
go with Picture Day. I think everything about Picture Day was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Gosh. Probably Picture Day.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Yeah.
It was pretty solidly entertaining the whole time.
You almost said hilarious.
No, I wouldn't go that far with this show.
You almost did.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. That's what you sound like.
I know.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, a moment of the show.
We
Perhaps.
just.
I had a few moments.
Favorite episode. Moment of the show is different.
Oh.
I'm gonna say the when she loses her crap at her parents and is like, does nobody care about me or my happiness?
Oh, and Matt.
Matt's like, put me in.
So-
and I'm gonna go with the she's housebroken.
Yeah. And
That was great.
your Matt, I guess your Matt moment.
Yeah. What's your Matt moment?
Oh, I have to do a Matt moment?
No,
No.
I'm just. Oh, we're just assuming.
We have Matt because Matt's actually good
Matt's
in the
funny.
show.
My, I guess, favorite moment would be the
he
time
gets
when
everything.
she
He
like
does. Reminds me of someone else.
when Lizzie.
Cody Sagers.
What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
When Lizzie McGuire finds that one chick that she used to be friends with.
Kate.
Yeah, not Kate.
No, not Kate. It's another girl. It's
Yeah,
during
some
picture
other
day.
girl. And then
Oh,
she like
right.
asks her for her shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
it's
like, no.
It's like, yeah, it's like, I heard that you were asking people for their clothes.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And then she just walks.
And she's
away.
like shouting to like get her voice caught up on
yeah,
the-
and you find out that they stopped being friends because of something that she did in like 4th grade.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's the other girl too, because she's going through all the people she could borrow a shirt from, and there's Gigantor. She's like, oh, she's just too
Oh, yeah.
big. She's too tall.
Right.
That was another funny moment in that episode.
That was. Okay, we got some stats for you. Writers, episode 1 was written by Melissa Gould and Terry Minsky. Episode 2 was written by Tim Mayle, Terry Minsky, and Douglas Tuber. Episode 3 was written by Jeremy J. Bargiel, Nina G. Bargiel, and Terry Minsky. Episode 4 was written by just Terry Minsky.
So the pilot was written by Terry Minsky.
Yes.
Okay.
The directors, episodes 1 and 2 were directed by Neil Israel, episode 3 by Mark Roseman, and episode 4 by Larry Shaw. Released 2 seasons across 2001 to 2004. Each season has a lot of episodes. So, like, a season lasted 2 years, basically. Runtime is on average 22 minutes per episode. IMDb score of 6.6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, 100% critic score. 75% score audience.
This is why I don't like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, same.
100%.
I'm tapping
That means
out.
not a single person who reviewed this movie, or movie, not show,
Show.
this show,
I mean, you were there. You should know.
did not like it. How? How?
No.
How?
Did not like it.
Did not like it.
Yeah, because everyone
not.
liked it. 100% of the people liked it.
Yeah, so
So
there's
100%.
not a single person that
Did not.
There wasn't. Yeah,
not-
there was not a single person who thought it was bad.
You're right.
There we go.
There's not a single person who liked it. No.
We can use words good.
Everybody liked it.
Everyone liked it somehow.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
What?
I mean, that check from Disney would definitely help me sleep better.
But then they also have the audience score of 75.
Yeah. The audience liked
That
it less
does
than the
not
critics.
match.
That happens a lot, though.
Critics, you suck.
Critics are stupid.
I like it when Cameron gets angry.
I did too.
It's pretty
It's
fun.
really fun.
Where do we want to rank this?
0, bottom.
Okay, let's see the ranking
Are you
first.
sure about
That's
that?
so-
Okay,
Yeah,
here's the
yeah.
ranking.
Can you increase the font?
Okay, what is wrong with you?
Well, just zoom it in. I'm gonna go with 0. Like I'm going with.
You're going below Mom's Got to Date with the Vampire.
Mhm.
No way. It's
At least Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. I was entertained. This I was not even entertained.
I don't believe you.
I
was
think it
not
should be
entertained
I
at
think it should
all.
be 5.
I think it should be 5.
Yeah.
Like, you mean
Ta-
above Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Better than
Incredible
Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I think objectively it was more entertaining to watch that show
Than
than
Incredible Hulk?
Incredible Hulk.
Do you agree?
No.
Then I will do a middle ground and I'll put it at number 6.
Okay. So just under the Incredible Hulk.
Yes, just under the Incredible Hulk, but
Okay.
above Tom and Huck and Mom's Got to Date with the Vampire. Okay, updated list now. Look at that. Look at that graphic.
Still don't agree with that list, but it's okay.
It's fine.
You're never going to agree with the list.
I mean, there's 3 of us, so yeah, we're gonna disagree.
Gosh, I can't wait to watch Viking Warrior Woman.
I know. I want to watch that so bad.
Anyway, we have a wheel.
Yeah, what's the wheel?
This week's wheel was submitted via email by an operating panda.
An operating panda.
Okay.
And
Panda operated email.
Panda wanted to return to the Mega Wheel.
What is the mega wheel?
That is
Everything.
Everything. Literally everything on Disney Plus. is on the
Every
Mega Wheel.
title.
Cool, alright.
And also Viking Warrior Woman.
I'm quite scared of this wheel, actually.
Then you get to spin it then.
All right. I'll spin it.
It's over on that side.
Oh,
Careful not to trip over my cord.
it feels good to stand up.
You don't step on
I
the
always
shoe.
get like a little knot in my
Anxiety when
chest.
someone walks over
Anxiety.
the
No,
cord.
anxiety when I go to spin the wheel because it's like, it could be anything.
All right.
What if-
Ready?
Ready? Yeet!
Oh,
Alright, go sit down.
All right. Sit down and try to avoid looking at your screen. I'm not liking that sound.
We are going to be watching, I don't know what this is. It's called Your Friend the Rat from 2007.
Can I look it up on Disney Plus real quick? Like,
Well, first,
Your
if it's not,
Friend.
we,
The rat.
I've never heard of this show.
Not
Your
my friend,
friend.
but your friend.
Okay.
It's not my friend.
Your Friend the Rat.
Take off from Terrence.
Oh,
Tell
it's a
somebody.
Pixar short.
Now we have to watch a whole bunch of shorts.
Oh, it's a
It's a
Ratatouille.
It's a Ratatouille short.
Oh, that's
Okay, I'm down.
weird.
And
I think we're there.
I think we're there. Yeah, thank you all so much for listening. There a bit of a shakeup in the schedule though.
Yes.
We are taking spring break off, so next week we will not be watching anything. The week after, the upload will not be. So the next episode isn't going to be Your Friend the Rat. It's going to be a bonus episode called The Definitive List of Disney Princesses, which I worked on last semester.
Yeah, say you're the only one.
I'm the only one who was a part of that. Yeah, it was. You were on it.
Nope.
Yes, you were.
Oh, it was.
I
You were on that
you had
episode. It
to
was you
edit
and
out-
Logan.
I
You had
wanted
to
to
edit out
be-
so many of my comments.
I
did.
wanted to be, but you did it without me.
You weren't available.
I know. I was only here Tuesday, Thursday last semester.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. I went through every single canon Disney princess.
Did you hit
Yeah,
the
that
Fox
was
ones too, or
rough.
just Disney?
No, just Disney.
Okay.
So it's volume 1.
So you don't have the
so
Alien
many
Queen.
and like what was that? Enchanted, Wicked,
In Princess Diaries 2
Princess Diaries.
had like a dozen or so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He
And
kept
so
showing me that. And I'm like,
you'll
what
have that
is
to look
this?
forward to. It's about a 12-minute long episode, so it's a shorter than typical Where Streams Come True episode, but
It's still.
it'll give us a
something.
bit of a break.
Yeah.
And
It'll
then
give you a break from my face.
the
No,
following
you're on it.
episode.
What?
You're on it.
Oh schmuck! It'll give you a break from Doug's face.
And so yeah, the
Sure.
week that goes out, then we will be
We'll watch My Friend the Rat, and we'll have to record that week too.
no,
Okay.
it'll work out.
We'll get it.
The timeline is confusing. We have a weird release schedule.
I have faith
But-
in Collins.
Yep. Thank you all so much for listening. If you like this show, please review it on iTunes and other stuff. There's a little a neat invention. If you're on iTunes, there's like these 3 dots, and if you click that, you can share it to your friends. Wow! Look, think of the technology. Please do so.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Send your reviews and comments to WhereStreamsComeTrue@gmail.com. You can submit a wheel such as a category search term on Disney Plus. And if you send in your review, we will read it on the show.
Bye.
That's all. Bye. Elizabeth McGuire loves you.
All right, let's stop recording and put the mics
Have
back.
you accepted Lizzie McGuire into your heart?
Dude, did you know Steam has like a 14?
I thought you were going to say Steve like Lizzie McGuire.